Which, you know what that means it's time for, Tom?
What does it mean, Ben?
It's time for Lorehammer or Yourhammer.
Wow, Ben, wow.
Yay! It's Tom and Ben's stupid game, where we tell 2 tales of Warhammer lore. One is 100% accurate Lorehammer. The other is made-up nonsense Yourhammer. But which is which? Do-do-do-do!
Wow, it's even got a weird little like,
a little sting at the end. Yeah,
okay.
I'm working on it.
Great.
So, I've got a tale for you, Tom.
Tell me.
It's about some Sisters of Battle. Ooh. Have you heard of the...
I think you'll find that called Adeptus Sororitas, man. No one cares about your old man names for things.
It's true. Well, you're familiar with this lovely centerpiece model, right? The Triumph
thing of Saint Bernadette or Michelle.
Yeah, no, close. So, she was a saint of the Sisters of Battle. She'd done good shit, and she died, and was like buried in a tomb. And then one day, a group of Sisters of Battle were like, "Oh, after the galaxy got like split in two, there was a big tear across the galaxy, and there was like the light side and the dark side of the tear."
Was that the like in the Psychic Awakenings?
It was after the fall of Cadia.
After the fall of Cadia, that's it.
It turns out Cadia was keeping the warp in.
Yeah.
So on the dark side, where they can't see the Astronomicon, bad shit happens, and that's where the tomb of St. Catherine is.
Oh.
So a bunch of Sisters of Battle were like on their planet on the good side, going, "We got to get that shit back." She's a saint, but most of all, we need her magic shield. That's like her best relic.
Okay.
So we'll go on a pilgrimage crusade to the tomb of St. Catherine, because I've just found out. I've just got mysterious information that I know where it is. So they battle their way across the galaxy. They find this planet. It's got Chaos Marines there, and they have to fight their way through till they finally reach the tomb. And it's sealed with. They have to give a blood sacrifice to prove that they're holy and faithful, because only the faithful may enter the tomb of St. Catherine. So they do that. They get in and they find the shield, and then they find out it's a fake. And that's when Thousand Sun Sorcerer comes out and goes, "You fell for my ruse. I gave you the information because I needed to get in here, but I couldn't get in because of the locks and the faith test to get in.
Okay.
So I tricked you, and now you've opened the tomb for me." And he moves all his Thousand Sun rubric Marines come in to exterminate the sisters so he can pillage the tomb for artifacts. But the Sisters of Battle, they believe in the faith of the Emperor, and they manage to save the day and defeat all the Thousand Suns. And after the battle, they're all very sad because they got tricked.
Right.
But they did defend the tomb of St. Catherine, even though the shield wasn't there. They all have a bit of a cry.
Yep.
And then one of them rallies the troops by saying, "Don't worry.
The shield was inside us all along." Is that where this is going? We were the shield the whole time?
Look around you. We have found the shield of St. Catherine, for it is you and your sisters are the shield.
Yeah, already now when you were telling a story, the whole time it's like a loading bar of me trying to work out and put together, right, where is it going? What stupid fucking Benism is going to come out of this? Yes, we were the shields all along. I hate it. Okay, right. I hate it. Oh. I like that you had a funny voice for a Zeech Wizard, though. That was nice.
Okay, that's tale number one.
Okay, yeah, hate it.
Tale number two is about a dreadnought. Here he is. What a good boy.
Cool.
He only in death just duty end. Rap. So this is during the Great Crusade. Space Marines are fighting on a planet with their Imperial allies and Mechanicus and whatnot. And there's this dreadnought who his tech marine dies.
Oh.
And there's no one to look after his dready needs. He needs like maintenance and shit. So they find a tech adept who used to be in charge of like maintaining all these like battle autonomer and robot shit, but all his robots died. So they're like, okay, well, we'll reassign you this like tech adept temporarily until like this campaign's over to look after the dready. But it turns out this like tech adept's a bit of a prick, and he hates the fact that he's not looking after his like cold, clean robots anymore. He's got to look after this thing that's like mostly a robot, but not really, because there's like a space marine inside.
Yeah, there's like a little man inside.
It's got gross organic components.
Right.
And he thinks it's disgusting and inefficient. So he's like petty and mean to the dreadnoughts. And like when he's like maintaining the innards and like draining the amniotic fluid and putting nutrient paste in, he's like careless and hurts them. And they don't like it.
Oh, you make it sound like it's like a sad dog that's been rehomed with like a mean lawyer, but they learn to love each other because it's Christmas time.
And he saves Christmas.
And they save Christmas because they get over, and they both learn a little about each other along the way. Sure. Okay, continue.
And so one day, this dreadnought decides he's going to get his own back on this mean tech adept. And so when they're like plugging up the pipes,
fuck me.
the
Fuck me.
You already know where this
the fucking
story-
dreadnought poops on him. The dreadnought poops all over the tech priest.
he clamps in the nutrient pipe and the waste pipe, and then just when he does it and the process starts, he disengages the mag clamps on the waste pipe and sprays the tech priest with dreadnought poop.
I'm worried that we've played this game too much now that, like, you get 75% in the way, and I know where this story is going. Like, I know what the fuck is happening. Is there any more to the story?
No, he just gets covered in shit.
Okay, great.
Well, of course there's more to this. That's not the end of the book.
Bam. Or just like, in whatever, the Space Marine Codex, just that story, and it just ends when he gets covered in poo. Just full stop. Doesn't go any, nothing else is said. You don't see his reaction. Just that's the end of that little story. You're like, wow, that is interesting, rich lore. Okay,
So deep.
Let's read about something else about Space Marines. Okay.
So I thought I'd pencil lock you in between awful Benism and poop story.
Well, you know what? Like, that first story, although it had a fun voice, which was a bit of a save, I hated it. It's God. Whereas the sort of buddy team Christmas movie that involves the dreadnought pooping on a tech priest, I love. So I'm choosing that as the true one just because it is more fun and it's funnier. I don't know if I believe it more, but I sure hope there's a story about a dreadnought pooping on a tech man because that makes me laugh. So that's where I'm going. Just because I hate the first one. And I like this one.
Okay.
Because it's poopy.
Well, you're wrong.
Oh no!
I made up poopy dreadnoughts.
I care not because it was more fun. Oh fuck! That first one, they were the shields all along.
I thought it was about time I found a true Benism.
Oh God!
And mixed it in.
Oh no! He's become self-aware.